One of the main bottlenecks that we see today in infrastructures is related to networking and how data will communicate all across, either between the GPUs or to go between the nodes. And how we are addressing it today is in multiple technologies that AMD is working on. Either if we're talking about technologies like UA-Link, which will allow us to have open protocols to communicate between different GPUs, or even if we're talking about something like what we're having today, Pollara for AI networking, which depends on UEC and Ethernet, that allow us for efficient, lossless communication and low latency between the node-to-node communication. So as you can see today, I mean, like if you've been to GITEX, you will see how much AI is crucial for the country and how much they're putting the pressure into it. And what we see here today as AMD, and specifically in this region, not specifically in Dubai, but we're talking about United Arab Emirates in general, the Middle East, if you look at Saudi, all of them, they're becoming a main hub for AI. We're not followers anymore, we're the leaders in AI. We can see all the strategies that have been built. We're talking about all the regulatory and law that's coming up to come to AI. All the investments that we're doing, especially for some of the bottlenecks that we talked about, like in networking, all the infrastructure is coming up today in data centers. We see that there is a spending to make it and continue to be one of the leaders and towards AI. So how do we look at AI? I would say that today what we're trying to do is to make sure that AI is as open as possible. As you know, AMD believes in that open source and open technologies, make sure that it's the most efficient and available, and to be able to have it into each and every each entity that we see today. So as AMD, what we're doing today in quantum computing, we're looking at it in a hybrid way. So there is a new technology coming up that's called quantum-centric supercomputing architecture, where we try to combine the quantum computing with the traditional supercomputing that we have today, which contains the CPUs, GPUs, and FPGAs. And what that helps is that we're going to have faster go-to-market, and even we can provide better architectures, because quantum computing will be really good in simulations, while the other components of traditional supercomputing can be great in doing data analysis. So great question. So yes, AMD has been on the top of the AI and HPC systems, and today we've got a full portfolio that covers and supports that AI and HPC strategy. So if you look at the announcements that AMD had, with it comes from the new GPUs that we have announced, the MI350s, the MI55s. That's one of the biggest memory bandwidths available today. If you look, in addition to that, we have the CPUs as well. We've always been doing great in that one. We have created new SKUs which will help you with the high frequency to reduce that bottleneck between the CPU and GPU communications. And what many people do not know today, and still probably because something new, that we're into networking as well. So we have the AI NICs, which is called Pollara, and those networking peripherals will allow us to have the flexibility, and it will remove that vendor lock when it comes to networking with new technologies and new protocols such as UEC based on Ethernet.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.